it's Luke from the Forwarder magazine, here with Keegan from Specialist Logistics Services. How is your business? How are things going at the moment?
Yeah, things going good. Industry has obviously taken a bit of a knock when it's come to Brexit and the loss of drivers. So it's been kind of difficult trying to get jobs covered. But apart from that, everything's been going well. It's been nice and busy.
Okay. What services do you offer?
So we specialise in out of gauge and abnormal cargo. So basically any sort of freight that is large, wide, heavy, stuff that doesn't usually go on a standard trailer.
Okay. And what was the reason for you coming to the Multimodal show?
Main reason is because we are such a specialist company. It's just to build a bit of brand awareness, network with other people in the industry, and just generally just to meet other people and sort of show our face and get to know people as and where we can.
Okay. And what is your plan now? So what you've learned from the Multimodal show, what are you going to take back with you for the future to develop what you've got?
Because of our, like say, in our industry, it's quite a niche one. We haven't really done too much marketing previously. We brought on a marketing manager who's now really starting to build our brand. So we're definitely going to focus a lot more on building our brand online, which is good. Coming to more events like this, and generally just trying to sort of show our faces more, and just do as much as we can to get our name out there, really.
Okay, great. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of the show, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm with Nicholas from Just Trade. Just tell me a little bit about your business.
So Just Trade, we support businesses that export and import around the world through declarations and providing them access to the new replacement for Chief, which is the CDS system.
Okay, great. That's really important at the moment.
Yeah,
very busy as well, I'd imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. In the run up to the end of next year, everyone's going to have to change their systems over from Chief to CDS. So we're here to help them with that process.
Yeah. And is this the first time that you're at Multimodal?
No, we've been here for several years now, and we're glad to be back post Brexit and COVID.
Yeah, I think we all are. In fact, talking about COVID, what sort of impact do you think that COVID has had on your business, and how have you kind of adapted and developed what you needed to kind of overcome it?
Yeah, it's been a challenge, but obviously prior to COVID, there was a lot of there was less remote working, because with our systems they're all cloud-based solutions, so we can help people whether they're working from home or the office or anywhere really.
Okay. So coming to Multimodal, what was your kind of plan? What were you hoping to achieve, and what are you going to take forward with you in the future?
Our plan was really just to get out there, tell the market what we're offering, give them new options and helping them to save on the amount of costs that they're making on declarations, and to help the industry keep going and moving forward.
Brilliant. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your show, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers. Thank you. I'm with Brian from Kuehne+Nagel. Brian, what is your business focusing on at the moment?
So we're one of the biggest global freight forwarders. So we operate across the complete supply chain, sea, air, road, also contract logistic warehousing and control towers. So we do the whole piece really in terms of logistics. So yeah,
fantastic.
A conference like this is perfect for us.
Yeah. Speaking of the conference, is this the first time you've been to Multimodal, or you're a regular?
We've been many times before, so I think, this is like our 25th year, I think, something
really?
like that.
Wow. So you're being here for 25 years. What are you finding that's different this year than previous years?
I think in general, and actually that's the focus of our stand, but it's been creating so many conversations, is actually the focus of the industry on sustainability is really driving discussion forward in a different way. I think in many ways the pandemic has accelerated that discussion now. So that's a really big topic, apart from, of course, the disruption that's being caused as well out of the pandemic and Brexit, which is everyone's coming to us to say, can you find solutions, because it's really difficult to move freight around at the moment.
Very difficult. You spoke about sustainability. What are you doing to drive sustainability forward?
Well, we've got a corporate strategy to actually, and a target to achieve net zero carbon by 2030, which is actually one of the most aggressive targets in the industry. We've got a variety of corporate initiatives to drive that forward, actually through not just our own activity, but our carriers that we use, because the biggest part of our footprint is the carriers that we subcontract to, so the Maersks, the MSCs, etc. So we're working really, really closely with them to find ways in which we can actually move to more sustainable fuel options, to actually look at other options in terms of the most carbon neutral way of moving goods around the world, and working with our customers as well as our providers to find the best industry leading practices really. So we're really moving things along fast, but there's a long way to go. We've got a new head of sustainability to start with us as well in next week, and she's going to really drive that agenda forward for us much faster. So.
Brilliant. So I'm assuming that's your plan now for the future. You're going to focus on that.
Absolutely.
Continue to do what you do, which is excellent anyway.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoy the rest of it. I'm with Jack from NewbridgeFX. Just tell me a little bit about your business.
So NewbridgeFX, we're a global foreign exchange provider, so we help companies save time and money when sending funds overseas, whether they're sending or collecting different currencies from around the world. We help them get better exchange rates and provide much better service.
Oh, brilliant. So you've come to Multimodal this year. What was your plan and what do you hope to get from it?
Logistics companies work all around the world, and it's the perfect place for us to come to meet and greet existing clients, find new clients. Hope to get from it is to make new connections, get new clients, and make new acquaintances, I guess.
Yeah. So apart from trade shows like this one, how else would you manage to promote your business?
So we put it in magazines, your one precisely, and then we get 80% of our work through referrals. So obviously giving clients good service ends up a knock-on effect, and we get the clients from there.
Fair play. So what you've learned from being here at the Multimodal show, how are you going to take what you've learned and the new business that you're hoping to get and then kind of adapt that into the business that you've currently got?
So I've completely got a new outlook or perspective on the logistics industry and freight forwarding. So I'll be able to help my clients a lot more when it comes to actually understanding their business and hopefully take that further to build a relationship even stronger.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, and I hope you have a good rest of the show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers. I'm with Barbara from Johnson's 1871. Tell me a little bit about your business.
Yeah, so Johnson's 1871. We've started a long time ago as a sort of domestic moving company, and over the years we've then grown a lot more into the commercial market. We now offer a full spectrum of sort of warehousing, logistics, sort of workplace management services essentially.
Brilliant. Well, I see that you're celebrating your 150 years anniversary. Well done. Congratulations, that's brilliant.
Thank you very much,
And why have you decided to come to Multimodal?
Well, it's a big event, and somebody approached us about it sort of earlier on this year, and we've personally found sort of since the pandemic and things like that, we've been doing a lot more, generally the demand for sort of warehousing and storage and logistics has grown massively. Due to some of our new positions on some new frameworks, we've then got a larger kind of footprint in that market sector now. So this is really kind of our time to kind of try and get our brand out there a bit more in sort of warehousing and logistics, and it seems like the place to do it.
Definitely the place to do it. Have you been here before, and what have you learned from this that you want to take into the future?
This is my first time at the event, so it's definitely busy. There's definitely a lot of companies here. And what I found already just today, there's a lot of actually collaboration that goes on between the companies. You know, everybody's kind of here to help each other and sort of work together to kind of do what the customers need really. It's certainly something quite refreshing. You know, I found from other events that we've done, and it's quite a nice thing.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the trade show.
Thank
and I
you
look forward to speaking to you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
I'm with Alexander Jones from Freight Mergers. Alex, tell me a little bit about your business.
So we specialise in the buying and selling of freight businesses. So if a privately owned business is looking for a growth strategy regarding acquisition, that's what we could assist with. And also if they are looking for an exit strategy, release some of their earnings and everything else like that, then we can provide them with that potential solution.
So with COVID just finishing off, how are you finding the market at the moment?
Well, with COVID and obviously Brexit in the mix, it is very busy. We are seeing a lot of trade sales and purchases. But also we are seeing a lot of investment coming to the market as well. So from private equity, venture capital, that type of investment. So from our perspective, there's plenty of deals going on across the UK, Europe and the US, and those are the main markets we're actually focusing on at the moment.
So is this your first multimodal here?
This is personally my first multimodal, but part of the large group we have now been here, I believe 5 times. So it's something that we are regular attenders, and we also like to attend other trade shows around Europe. I think we're in Antwerp in December, so that could be something which could be very interesting.
So in terms of you coming here, what was your goal coming here and what do you hope to achieve?
So for me in particular and for Freight Mergers, to achieve is more brand recognition, getting our name out there and actually just building these starting relationships, as from there we can look to either assist privately owned businesses, as I stated earlier, with either their growth or exit strategy. And so now it's just more about brand recognition and actually having those conversations.
Well, in terms of brand recognition, you're one of our customers in Forwarder magazine. How are you finding that that's working for you at the moment?
It's actually really good. With Forwarder magazine, we are getting out there to a wider audience, and also having those that opportunity is really increasing the drive to Freight Mergers.
Brilliant, great. So thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have a good rest of the show.
Thank you.
Thanks. With Scott from Exporta. Just tell me a little bit about your business.
Yeah, of course you can. So Exporta mainly deals in the way of plastics. We are focusing mainly on changing things over from wood to plastic this year, more from a sustainability point of view. Wooden pallets, we're looking to obviously save the trees, save the rainforests. The plastic pallets that we have manufactured for the UK, we actually set up a brand new system at the end of last year where we're now recycling all of our plastic pallets.
Oh, great.
So the plastic pallets are being made over from manufacturers and coming across to us. Plastic pallets that we supply will last between 6 and 10 years if we look after them, and at the end of that time we've got a collection service where we'll collect the pallets, we'll grind them down and they'll all be made into brand new plastic pallets.
Oh wow, that's great. So why multimodal? Why did you decide to come to this trade show?
So we came to Multimodal purely on the basis that we work with quite a few things like freight forwarders and storage companies. We know that there's quite a lot of companies here that ship goods offshore. We are here basically to show that wooden pallets is kind of the old method of that. From a sustainability point of view, a spatial point of view, plastic pallets are coming in. It's more hygienic route. It's lighter weight. It's air freighting. It's cheaper to do that. They last longer, and at the end of the day, basically, if we can show people that moving from wood to plastic is the new approach, we're basically looking at how we take it back out. So plastic's more hygienic route to go for.
Okay, great. So what you've learned from the Multimodal show now, the people you've spoken to and the plan that you've got, what are you now going to take forward into the future with your business?
So basically our business is now moving forward in a way that these freight forwarders, they're more looking to understand that switching from wood to plastic, it's again, it's a sustainability point of view. We're looking to think stop like the Amazon rainforest that's getting chopped out completely. But even just things like, you know, saving these companies money, saving them time, space, the spatial point of view. A full stack of wooden pallets, you're about 15 wooden pallets. A full stack of plastic pallets is 70. So we're our main point is to help these companies understand that there's a better approach to wood. We save them money, save them space, save them time, basically to save it, store it, and secure it. That's our main project.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your show.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Cheers.